Okay. Due to many technical difficulties, I'm going to try my best, minus electricity, to record episode 47 of Chrysalis, the Family Adventures. And as you can see, I've been very, 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 very worked up by a bunch of machines and artificial stupidity to the point where I'm really, really livid. But I'm going to try to put that away because this is about Chrysalis, the Family Adventures. It's not about me, it's not about my life, and it's not about the sucky world we live in. In episode 47, which I don't have time to give a name before the battery dies, when the four members of the family are finally reunited, Giselle says that she had stayed waiting in the police station for 2 nights because she was fearful of what losing him would do to the family's security and didn't trust either Joey or the police to get him out as quickly as possible. Mike says he had already been thinking about giving up his house and moving in. Joey, and when were you going to tell me about it? But it's clear this is an inevitable reality for both Mike and the family, with their difficulty keeping up the expenses, plus both Joey's and Giselle's being forced to miss time at work. Mike says they violated Joey's civil rights by not presenting a search warrant. The family finally sits down for a rare dinner together. Mike announces his move-in plan, which the kids greet warmly, but Joey resists. Conversation turns tense when Joey suggests Josh's past legal troubles have drained family resources, upsetting Samantha. She deflects, but the mood remains uneasy. Hints emerge about an intense incident the other night involving Josh, a gun, and Joey's brief time in jail. Joey and Mike speak to Josh about gun safety and what could have happened. Samantha presses for the truth, but the adults remain silent, leaving the mystery unresolved as the episode fades out. Fade in. Previously on Chrysalis, the Family Adventures. Internal, external. Angela's car, driving day. Some music plays, but you won't get to hear it because when I try to put it on, everything flubs up and it's like chaos. So you can just imagine the music that's playing, okay? Samantha. Thank you for all studying with me. This is really helping me out. Okay, all right. Cut 2. Samantha, the more of you there are, the less conspicuous Amanda will be, so I could get her in right under Mom's nose and she won't even notice. Amanda, you know if it's going to be a problem, I can always find other arrangements. Kamala, there you go, Sam. She's giving you an out. Samantha, no, it's okay. Amanda. Cut 2. Internal, Samantha's room, late afternoon. Kamala and Kathy are standing, poised to leave. Samantha is standing too. Amanda is not there. Samantha, I gotta make sure you can leave without Mom making a stink about how come there's only 2 girls now when I saw 3 coming in. Kathy, wow, your mom would really make a big deal like that? Samantha, a little worked up. She was just sitting on the couch looking like she was just waiting for a chance to pounce. Cut to Kamala. You can't be driving yourself crazy trying to hide her. Cut to Samantha. Hey, why don't you stay? Why should Josh have all the fun? You're always running away. Kamala, really reflecting. I suppose. Stops. Samantha. Come on, Kamala. You always make me feel like I'm begging for your love. Kamala responds into an embrace. Cut to Samantha returns her embrace and things get spicy as they make out and start to undress. Cut to internal, living room, late afternoon dusk. Joey is sitting in his chair with a beer. Giselle in the same seat as before. Joey. Everything was going great till you messed it up. Giselle. If I wasn't so hungry, I'd just let the food burn and go back upstairs to bed. But this is the one day I'm starving, so I have to stay down here and put up with the likes of you just to get any food. Joey. Okay now, you have the nerve to throw that in my face while you slept all day? While I, Giselle, upset, excited. You told me to sleep. Mike, off screen. Okay, time out. They both turn in shock and see him standing there. Caption, and now, continuing on in and out of the cocoon. Theme music / display. Caption, the family adventure continues. Mike, neither one of you is going to get anywhere with this petty argument, and I really don't feel like having to listen to it. Joey, oh, she sleeps, and I haven't slept forever, and this to you is petty. Mike goes toward the refrigerator and grabs something. Giselle, Mike, we got food coming. Be any second. Mike, it's your fighting that got me hungry. Joey, well, that's stupid. Mike, no, it's not. Joey. Oh, yes, it is. Mike. Scientific studies have been done on the nervous system to verify any correlations between higher stress levels and transference behavior patterns to determine if they occur at the same rate as the stress. At a higher rate of stress, these behaviors were found in greater number. Never mind, I see you already got it. Mike sits and eats what he has gotten. Joey. I don't know what I got, but I know I got double the bills to keep that shop going. And it really felt like we had turned the corner. Giselle. We'll get through, Joey. When have we not gotten through? Joey. I can't believe, after all that just happened, even in the past few days, you'd ask that. Giselle. Joey, you're tired now. Joey. I'm not tired. I'm just righteously incensed. You live your life. Everything you've done is all gone. In the end. Giselle. Joey, don't get dramatic. Joey. And this is Biden's fault. Mike. Wait, how did we get to Biden all of a sudden because you hired undocumented workers at illegal wages? Giselle. Mike, let him go off if it means he'll get off my case. Joey. Oh, don't think you're getting off the hook. Two people can mess something up and it doesn't make either one less to blame. Mike. Wait, hold it. I got an idea. Giselle. Oh yeah, Mike? Joey. I don't want to hear any of your ideas. Just be glad you're not responsible for this mess, except when you go vote. Mike. All right, here's my idea. Why don't I just move in? Internal. Samantha's room. Late afternoon. Dusk. Samantha and Kamala are, mostly unseen, in rapturous lovemaking, with heavy short breaths, probably shorter than usual, trying, not entirely successfully, to keep their amorous cries of passion at low volume. Samantha. Passion cry. Labored whisper. Oh, yes. Oh, I can't do that without cracking up. Okay, as it seems that from the sounds they make, they're almost at climax. Well, I guess I didn't do a good job at that. Samantha's phone rings. They look upset, disappointed. Mostly Samantha, who picks her head up and upper body up from being down above Kamala. Samantha. Oh, let it ring. She tries to go back to as the phone rings again, but neither girl is emanating the same energy as a second before. Kamala. Just see who it is. Could be important. Samantha, leaning over to the chair by her desk to phone. Oh my God, it's Dr. Moorfield. Shit. Phone rings again. Kamala, don't shit. Answer it. He was nice enough to call you. Samantha, reluctantly reaching for it. Hello? Dr. Moorfield, voiceover, filtered, not speaker. Samantha? Samantha. Hi, Dr. Moorfield. Dr. Moorfield, voiceover, filtered, not speaker. Hi, Samantha. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. I just wanted to... Samantha. No, the problem is you caught me at a good time. Kamala, face close up, throws her a look of displeasure as she quickly, arms/hands close up, reaches for and grabs her clothes and starts putting them on. Samantha. A bad time would have been perfect. To Kamala. Don't look at me that way. Dr. Moorfield, voiceover, filtered, not speaker. Same for the rest of this conversation. Oh, you're with somebody. That was a funny joke. Kamala, now fully dressed and fully seen. I'm going to get going. Bye, Samantha. Samantha. Oh, great. Now alone. No Kamala. Face close up. You called when we were about to climax. Dr. Moorfield. Oh, I'm sorry. I can call back. Samantha. She's already gone. Dr. Moorfield. Oh, I'm sorry, Samantha. I just wanted to check in to see if you're doing all right, but it sounds like you are. Samantha. Ha ha. We teenagers have needs too. Too bad she ran out so quickly. She's a nervous, skittish kind. Dr. Moorfield. Oh? I mean, I don't have too much time now, but did you want to talk about it? Samantha. It's okay. Yawns. We can talk in the session. I actually have to get back to... Oh, I didn't tell you. Josh's girlfriend showed up just when I was coming home, and there's a lot about her I never knew. I gotta keep her hid from Mom and Dad, and Kamala's going off about, well, you shouldn't be doing that, and you'll probably get on my case and bawl me out too. But she has no place to stay, Dr. Moorfield. Dr. Moorfield. Whoa, that was a mouthful. We'll have to discuss that when I see you. How about your parents? Samantha. They're another whole story. Dr. Moorfield. Are you able to feel comfortable around them? Samantha. Well, Mom I saw only briefly, and she was being all nice, but I had brought 3 friends home to help me study. You see, this way no one gets overwhelmed. And Grandpa's going to try to help, too. Dr. Moorfield. Wow, that's amazing you got so much support in your life. Samantha. Yawns more profusely. Yeah. Dr. Moorfield. You must be doing something right. And you also sound tired. Samantha, oh, if you only knew. Dr. Moorfield, you want to talk about it? Samantha, at the session. Dr. Moorfield, okay, how about your dad? How's he doing? Samantha, oh, I haven't seen him yet. I just overheard him coming back from the jail at 4 in the morning, going off like he always does. Dr. Moorfield, jail? Samantha, yeah, I couldn't get the details. Josh said something about him being a member of this group that planned the January 6th riots. That's all I know. Dr. Moorfield, all right, unfortunately I can't stay on, but it sounds like you're having a very interesting life, to say the least. But I want you to know I'm here if you need to talk about anything. Samantha, yeah, maybe we can talk about my girlfriend and why she's always running away. Dr. Moorfield, maybe she's scared of getting too close. You know her history. That might have nothing to do with you. Samantha, all right, let me go check on Josh and Amanda. Samantha, you don't want to say anything about what I just said? Samantha, no, I appreciate that. Thanks, we'll talk, okay? Bye. Internal living room, late afternoon, dusk. Same characters as before, when we were in the living room. Joey, move in? Giselle, you're kidding. Mike, because I'm never there. I'm always sleeping here on the couch. And now with tutoring Samantha, I'll really be here all the time. The money I save, not to say the money I'll make selling it, is going to really help us. Joey, yeah, it is true. You've been here practically all the time ever since I can remember. Mike, ever since you moved out here and I helped you get on your feet. Besides, it's really lonely at my house and just makes me think of the school and feel bad, so I'm better off surrounded by people and feeling needed. Giselle, well, you're always welcome here, Mike. Joey grunts. Well, I guess that'll work. Looks disapprovingly at Giselle, especially due to our compromised financial situation. Mike, look, if it gets to be too much, I can always move into the garage. Joey, no, stay away from my garage. I guess we can clean up the cellar, but you gotta pay for a new bathroom down there, because I know with 5 of us, 2 being women, shoots look at Giselle, and 3 being hairy, messy beasts. Mike, yeah, I get the picture. No need to fill in the details. My bladder will thank you. Joey, hey Dad, remember what I said about sharing those privates? Kamala comes downstairs and heads towards the door, waving to them and smiling. Kamala, take care. Giselle, you sure you don't want to stay for a bite? Kamala, oh thank you, I'd love to, but I got a lot of work of my own I gotta get done. Giselle, well don't go hungry. Make sure you eat something. How's Samantha doing? Why didn't she come down with you? I barely got to see her. Kamala, oh, she's doing great. She just needs to keep at it and she'll be fine. She's a really great person. She is at the door. Giselle, yes, she is. I really appreciate that you've been there for her and never gave up on her, seeing how difficult she can be sometimes. Kamala, and Dr. Moorfield called, so that's the reason she didn't come down with me. Giselle, you sure we can't give you something just to take with you? Joey, she said no, stop pestering her. Kamala, oh, it's okay, I'm fine either way. Just we had snacks and I'll eat when I get home. But thank you. She leaves. Joey, what was that all about? Just inviting her without asking me? Giselle, it's Samantha's first day back. I thought it might make it easier for her to have a friend with her. Joey, well, you still shouldn't just go inviting people without us both discussing it. Giselle, Joey, she was helping Samantha catch up. It's the least we could do. She had a whole bunch of girls helping her. Mike, well, I'm glad to be getting some help. Giselle, speaking of which, where is she? And where's Josh? Mike, he said he needed to nap. He's been unable to sleep since the scene the other night. Giselle, oh my God. Joey, well, oh, he's sleeping. Well, I've been forced to stay awake for days thanks to that stupid fiasco. Internal, upstairs hallway, dusk. Samantha is leaving her room, her shirt half on, open as she scopes around, then quickly makes her way to Josh's room and knocks on his door. Silence except for the very faint sounds of the adults downstairs. She knocks again. Same silence. Samantha, on tiptoes, bending knees, whisper yelling, Josh! She waits the briefest of moments, then quietly opens the door and makes her way inside. Internal, Josh's room, dusk. Samantha very quickly closes the door and discovers Josh and Amanda completely asleep, with very mild snoring through their noses, enmeshed in each other's arms on his bed, their clothes on. Samantha buttoning her open shirt, beaming smile, whispering to self, oh my God, I totally had sex just now while they just slept. Who's the big winner now? Giselle, off screen, faint from downstairs. Josh, Samantha, dinner's ready. Samantha, oh my God. She tugs at Josh and Amanda. Samantha, come on, guys, you gotta wake up. They move somewhat, but it's more rolling over, not waking up, with their two heads buried in the one pillow. Samantha quickly picks up her phone. Giselle, off screen, faint from downstairs. Samantha? Samantha puts the phone down on Josh's desk, then goes out the door to the hall, leaving the door open. Samantha yelling, Josh is really tired, Ma. I'm just trying to get him up. Just give us a few minutes, okay? Mike, it's really good to see the kids taking care of each other like that. Giselle, yeah, I noticed it too. Joey, uh-oh, look out. When kids get along this good, it can only spell trouble. Giselle, oh, Joey, that's not true at all. Internal Josh's room, dusk, night. Josh and Amanda are moving around more and starting to awake from their deep slumber. Samantha's tugging hand starts to withdraw. Samantha, okay, we have to move very fast and very quietly, or they could be up here any second and then game over. The two lovers seem not to be hearing every word, still reorienting themselves to waking up. Samantha, guys, I have to give you directions, so you have to listen up. Josh, becoming very amused, very relaxed, soft voice. Baby, you got another gummy? Samantha, not now. We can't do that now. We got to move fast. Amanda, also so relaxed, like still partly in sleep state. Come on, honey, listen to her. Besides, that was the last gummy I gave you. Samantha, all right, Amanda, you got to hide, like super hide, just to be safe. We'll try to keep an eye on them to warn you by text, so keep your phone very close to you. Amanda, okay, thanks. Josh, Mom already found her hiding under the bed. Samantha, what? Mom knows? Josh, no, I was talking about before. You weren't here for that one. Amanda, I don't think she's going to look under the bed if everybody keeps quiet and my boyfriend doesn't make me laugh. Josh, what are you talking about? Ma was already going crazy, and you were trying to put your clothes on under the bed. It wasn't me cracking jokes. Amanda, oh, you're right. That was the first time I was here that you really had me so dead going off to your mom about being a ventriloquist. Samantha, smiling, almost giggling. Oh, I remember that. The Zoom breakfast. Yeah, thanks, bruh. You saved the day making it so funny. Amanda, besides, I'm dressed now, so you don't have to worry about any noise. How do you think I fool the librarian every night I'm there? Josh, plus, you got 2 people looking out for you. No, actually 3 people, if you count Grandpa. Samantha, from Josh's clothes closet, opening it, looking at them. How about the closet? Have you ever tried to hide here? As she notices the closet, she sees it's got shelves with clothes both folded and thrown messily upon them. Samantha, whoops, never mind. I don't know how you men survive with a closet that has only shelves. The 2 of them smile at her. Josh, all right, let's go, sis. To Amanda, I'll try to get you something later. Samantha, I'll try too. Amanda, thanks. Josh kisses Amanda, trying to extend it by putting his arms around her and pressing his body into hers, but she pulls back. Amanda, you better go. Internal. Living room, dining area, night. The family, finally reunited, is sitting around the table. Samantha is uneasy, trying to scope the adults. Joey is completely his usual somber self, while Giselle and Josh show a mixture of both excitement and low feeling. Mike is his usual calm, collected self. Samantha, you're only serving me? Giselle, well, this is your special day. Samantha, oh, thank you, but I'd feel better if I got the same treatment everybody else did. Joey, hey, your mother didn't work hard to hear you talking back. Samantha, I see you haven't changed. Joey, excuse me? Giselle, okay, Joey, please don't start that again. Joey, she should appreciate that you went out of your way for her. Samantha, all right, I do. I'm sorry. I didn't want this to become a big deal. Josh, I better give you a refresher course on this house. Samantha, never mind. I think I got it already. Giselle, it's really good to see you back, Sam. Samantha, yeah, you said. Thank you. After each of the other 4 members of the family has taken their turn serving themselves, they proceed to bite down and enjoy it. Giselle, glad everybody's enjoying our first family dinner since God knows when. Mike, wow, that's right. We haven't been together like this since before the pandemic. The other members keep eating, not saying anything. Mike. Hey kids, I have some great news. Joey. It's not that great. Mike. Well, let's see what they think. The great news is I'm moving in, so you'll have your grandfather around all the time. Both kids show the beginnings of overjoyed smiles. Mike. Not that great, huh? They're liking it already. Joey. Give it a few weeks before they keep bumping into you. Josh. I don't see what's any different if he lives here. Joey. Oh, you don't, do you? Mike. No, it already feels like I live here. Besides, Josh cutting in, he's already here all the time. Mike cutting back, continuing. You were happy I was moving in. Why are you putting up this front for them like you don't like it? You ashamed? Josh. And Dad, Grandpa practically sleeps here every night. Joey. You want to know why he sleeps here every night? So we can pay for your legal troubles and may even have enough left for your college. Pointing to Samantha, looking at Josh. This one I don't know about. I think you've probably already used up all the extra money, so there ain't going to be nothing left for her. Samantha, totally taken by surprise. What? Mike. Joey, it's not that dramatic. I have plenty of savings to draw upon. Samantha, deflated, edge of tears, very low volume, barely heard. I hate this family. Mike. And if it comes down to it, I can take a job, maybe do professional tutoring. Joey. Well, you might have to at the rate we're going. Everybody is quiet and eats for a short time. Samantha looking really grim, hurting, a tense discomfort hanging in the atmosphere. Mike. Hey, I thought this was supposed to be a celebration. Samantha. Oh, it was. Last night. Giselle. Last night? We weren't even home. Samantha. Am I ever? Joey, responding to Giselle. That's why she was celebrating. Samantha, uninterrupted. Gonna find out what happened? Mike. I think everybody's overtired. To Josh. Did you get a chance to nap? Joey. How come you're asking him? Don't the long hours I was held against my will for something I didn't do count for nothing? Mike. Well, yeah, that counts too, but I mean, Josh was so wired from the other night that he hasn't slept since then. Finally, he got a nap. Joey. The time he had to take it in his hands to be a hero and defend the family. Josh. Oh, really? Samantha. Come on, what happened? The whole thing is sounding really spooky. Joey. You can ask your mother how this got started. Giselle. She don't want to know that. She just want to know what happened, who lost his temper, who could have prevented everything from happening. Joey. There's no way to explain it without going into how you started it. Giselle. I didn't start it, Joey. Joey to Samantha. She got involved with this woman with major psycho problems who has a husband who's really psycho. Then, that's not bad enough. Somehow she manages to get this woman to come barging into the house. Samantha. Wait, stop, Mom. Is this that? You know the one you told me about? Joey. Yeah, the one whose bed she ended up in. Yeah, I guess I can see why you'd be interested. Samantha. I thought that was a secret. Giselle. It was what I told you. By the way, how do you like the food? Samantha. Yeah, it's great. But there's a few more details you got to fill me in on. I heard there was a gun. Josh doesn't want to tell me anything. You end up in jail. Come on, spill, guys. Josh. Maybe there's a reason they don't want to. Mike. The reason is they all lied to the police to protect each other. Joey. I didn't exactly see you volunteering to say anything. You're complicit too. Don't try to play all innocent. Mike. Well, Samantha can be trusted with the truth because she knows who you all are. It is true, these two were total maniacs. Josh laughs. Mike. The husband was the really scary one. His wife was just being very demanding with your mother and overstepping the bounds of politeness and courtesy. But I guess these days, you never know what to expect. So Joey got upset, righteously, because these people were way over the line. But the problem is you can't provoke them either. It's like Israel, Hamas. Joey. No, it wasn't. Mike. Yeah, it kind of was. Joey was like Israel and this jerk was like Hamas. Joey. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, the monster. But who gets brought down as a terrorist and has to sit in a jail cell 2 whole days? Mike. Joey, you're out, so don't worry. Joey. It should never have happened in the first place. And then they got onto those illegals at my shop, which is one reason our expenses are going to go up major. Now I got to get them documented and pay them a U.S. wage. Mike. Oh, God forbid. Mr. God and Country Patriot has to actually do something American. Samantha. Hey, guys, I don't mean to be rude, but can you have your fight later and just tell me the important stuff? They look taken aback. Josh. To them, this is the important stuff, Joey. It will be to you, too, if somehow the money for your legal bills isn't there. Mike, all right, listen. The maniac did pull out a gun, but somehow Joey and him got into a tussle, and when Joey knocked the gun out of his hands, but somehow Joey and him got into a tussle when Joey knocked the gun out of his hands. Samantha, are you lying to protect Dad because he pulled out his gun and shot the man? Mike, no, no. Joey, no, he's really telling it like it happened. I never touched my gun. Mike, well, somebody did. Joey, that's okay. Giselle called the cops and they were here in no time. So wait, why were you saying you got arrested? Joey looks at Giselle, gesturing open, pointing on. Because somebody called the cops. Mike, and also because you don't know any of the dangers when you try to get involved with any online website and you think you're not doing anything. But these websites are how criminal and terrorist attacks are planned before they're carried out. Joey, how do you know all that? You don't know the first thing, Mike, cutting off. I may not be online as much as these two kids here, but a lot of my research has included finding out how websites are used for different purposes and how people get in trouble without even suspecting it. And you did have something else that could have prevented the possibility of you getting arrested. You provoked. As bad as Tom was, you still got worked up, not even knowing he was waiting to pull out a gun. I could probably have told you that. Joey, well, why didn't you then? Giselle, Joey, if you remember, I did warn you, please don't get into an altercation. Just calm down and stops. Joey, yeah? And what? Josh, you're both right. Joey and Giselle, what? Mike, let him talk. Josh, Ma, I get what you're saying, and I don't want to see violence either, but this guy was in the wrong just coming into our house and terrorizing us. Dad was doing his best to protect us and our rights. The main reason I lost sleep is I scared myself. Giselle, what do you mean? You didn't do anything. Josh, come on, Ma, you know I got a record. Suppose that found out They all look at him. He stops. They all look at him hanging on his words. Samantha, you did shoot the gun. Josh, how do you know? Who told you? You freaked me out the other night, too. Samantha, Josh, you just said you scared yourself. What else would it be? Josh, all right, since you... Yeah, I'm the guilty one. Joey, no, you're not. Giselle, Josh, you're not guilty. One, it was self-defense, and two, you said you were just firing the gun to stop the violence, which I have to say it worked a lot better than all my yelling at him to stop. Mike, Josh, you're definitely not guilty. You did what you thought was right. Were you scared for your dad? Josh, I was scared for him and scared for the rest of us. That guy was nuts. Mike, yes, he was. But what if they... I mean, you're not on trial, thank God, not for this. But did you really think grabbing a gun would solve everything? Josh, yes, I did. I mean, not at first. And shooting a person wouldn't solve anything. It would just make things worse. But I didn't shoot a person. I deliberately aimed right at the post. Joey, you did? Wow. All those lessons paid off. You hit the target bullseye the first try. Mike, but you also lost a lot of sleep. Joey, I lost a lot of sleep. Mike, yes, we know about you. But Josh wasn't kept up by being placed in a holding cell for 48 hours. The only thing that would keep him up is how scared he was feeling inside. He was shaken up. That's a big thing. We need to pay attention to that. And this is why gun violence only escalates. It never solves anything. Giselle, I'm so sorry, honey, you had to go through all that. I guess I was just so caught up myself. Mike, I'm sorry too. Giselle, I was affected too. I couldn't leave the police station knowing they were keeping Joey. I know that doesn't make any sense, but I was so scared we'd be losing the family's security. I was trying to get him out as quickly as possible because I didn't trust either Joey or the police to look out for him. And maybe I was really shaken up too by all this. Josh, and you left out somebody else who was shaken. Joey, that's okay, son. I've been worse. Joey, how do you even know I meant you? Mike, yeah, there was another one of us there too who could have been shaken. Josh, no, it wasn't you. Actually, you were really helpful by staying up and talking. No, it was somebody who wasn't there who was affected. Joey, Giselle, and Mike look at him, totally lost. Josh, someone who was counting on you to come pick her up at the hospital, and you totally blew her off. Samantha, lighting up with a smile. Wow, thanks, bro. Yeah, he's right. Do you have any idea what it feels like when I finally get to go home and it gets really spooky because nobody's returning my doctor's calls? And then I come home to find out there was a gun in the house I'm trying to come home back to, which I call home? Giselle. Oh, are you upset? Samantha. No, Ma, I'm over it. Giselle. But you just mentioned it. It must really bother you. Samantha. I mention it to show you that you all ignore me, take away any privileges I might have, treat me like I don't matter. I couldn't believe you, Dad, saying there isn't enough money for our education, so you give it all to Josh and none left for me. Joey. If you remember, and stop getting excited, I clearly said Josh can only get half of what he wants, not all of it. It depends how much his legal bills are and if he can stay out of trouble. Samantha. Well, either way, it sucks that I'm always the first to have to sacrifice. Josh. No, sis, I'm not going to let you suffer like that. I'll even work with you on catching up. We can apply for scholarships, student loans. I'm definitely going to try to go for it because my GPA is high. That way, even if you don't get it, Mom and Dad can put that money toward you. Samantha. Wow, bro. I'm really glad, but finally somebody cares about me. I don't know what happened to you while I was gone. I'm so glad the way you changed. Joey. You can thank me for yanking him out of school and banning him from all technology. It's the phones that turn kids into delinquents. Once they have to be on their own, they have to think. And they develop character. Mike. Joey, he's got to learn how to use technology responsibly in order to get by in this world. Samantha. So you're yanking him out of school to help him, but you're leaving me in? Mike. Everybody needs the internet these days just to survive. Samantha. Now I can see you really don't like me. Giselle. Wait, hang on, everybody. Joey, we didn't yank Josh out of school. He got suspended, if you remember. So, honey, we're not trying to play favorites. Giselle. You've been hanging out in your room a lot lately, Josh. Oh, this is like a scene cut here, which somehow seems to have gotten deleted. But, Giselle, you've been hanging out in your room a lot lately, Josh. Josh. I guess after being locked up in there, there's not much else for me in this house with no TV or anything else interesting, so that's my comfort zone. Giselle. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Joey. Hey, don't complain. With the ankle bracelet, we got him right where we want him. Giselle. I guess so. It just seems so weird. All of a sudden, you used to be down here like crazy. Josh. Besides, also Grandpa's tutoring me. So, it's pretty much an all-day affair. Oh, good. Did not stop. Okay, it's pretty much an all-day affair. By the time we're done, I'm just too exhausted, so I sack out. Joey. Yeah, he's got the whole thing figured out. Almost like he's hiding something. It's too logical. Josh. Didn't you just say don't complain? Joey. This is not complaining. It's observing. I know you're weird, but this is a new level of strange. Josh. Well, you know me. I mean, I'm all alone, no friends, no nothing but work and boredom. What do you expect? Joey. Well, don't worry. If you're doing something you shouldn't be, I'm going to find out. Josh. What can I possibly do that I shouldn't be? I got nothing to misbehave with. I can't do anything illegal online since the police are on to me. You can relax. Giselle. You're lucky you're so ahead of your sister academically that you can be homeschooled. She can't. She'll never catch up. Samantha, all of a sudden, deflates emotionally and withdraws. Her look is very serious, bordering on angry. All of a sudden she leaves and runs upstairs. Joey. I think you were a little too hard on her. I mean, I know what you mean, but she's not going to talk to you now. Josh. I'll go up. Joey. You stay right there. Josh. But I got a rapport with her. Joey. Yeah, but I don't like what that rapport is. Josh. Rapport. Joey. Yeah, whatever. Mike. Yeah, they both changed. It's not like before. Joey. It's okay. He'll just stay here. Not with her in that state. Mike. Maybe she needs somebody to talk to. Giselle. I'll go. I was just trying to be helpful. I was the one who screwed up this time. Joey. You can't try to be helpful with a teenager. They take it all a different way. Just let her sulk and let the whole thing blow over. Giselle. No. I'm going to talk to her. I've talked to her before and it helped. Joey, shaking his head. That was before and this is now. She's in her full teenhood. She's not the kid she was. Giselle, I got news for you. She wasn't the kid she was before either. She's been through a lot of changes. Giselle gets up and goes. Joey, stubborn woman. I don't want to hear no yelling. Giselle from stairs. Ironic for you to say that. You've yelled so many times that we've all had to put up with. Internal Josh's bedroom. Night. Samantha enters. She is in tears. Amanda notices and shows immense concern. This is the scene where Samantha and Amanda hide under Josh's bed when Samantha's phone rings to elude Giselle. And it looks like this was definitely in the stages of being written. Okay, so yeah, all that stuff. Ooh. It looks like we've somehow come to the end of that. But you know what? That's life. The recording's done. Thank goodness. Hopefully next week everything will get back to normal. Bye.